Okay, we've decided to take a chai break from the yatra here on the Dausa Jaipur highway. And guess what? Also having chai is the Congress's media brains trust. Jairam, Ramesh, Pawan Khera, Vinit Punia. Appreciate your joining us here, Jairam, Ramesh, for a chai break. You're not walking, you're having chai.
I did 14 kilometers in the morning.
You walked 14 kilometers?
In the morning.
Jairam, Ramesh, walking around the yatra, obviously there's a lot of enthusiasm among Congress workers that one sees. But there's also a lot of concern that among congressmen that whether this can actually translate into electoral benefit. You all seem to have decoupled this yatra from politics. You are a political party. How do you respond to this criticism?
We haven't decoupled it from politics. We've decoupled it from electoral politics. This is very much a political yatra by a political party with political objectives. We are raising issues of economic inequality, social polarization, and political authoritarianism. These are all political issues.
But you could have raised these issues in Gujarat where there is an election.
It has been raised. It has been raised by
No, your yatra didn't go to Gujarat at all. So the question therefore,
just to remind you of the geography of India, we couldn't have gone, even a 56-inch chest couldn't have reached Gujarat. Starting with Kanyakumari on the 7th of September, even a 56-inch chest would have taken more than 100 days to reach Gujarat, by which time the elections would have been over.
No,
I think fundamentally you're misconceiving the objective of the yatra. This has nothing to do with Vidhan Sabha election or the Lok Sabha election in 2024. It had to do, when we recall the genesis of the yatra, which was in Udaipur, how do we rejuvenate the organization? How do we give the Congress organization a new sense of collective purpose? And how do we raise issues which are of public importance in a manner that we are not going to be throttled? Either in Parliament, if we are not allowed to discuss the issue of the India-China border in Parliament, what do? We have to come out on the streets and we have to talk about these issues.
But has the yatra, in that sense, you believe, 100 days on, achieved that purpose? Is this about repackaging Rahul Gandhi, or is it about making the Congress more connected with the people through these issues?
It's about rejuvenating the Congress. Mr. Gandhi is the public face of the yatra. There are 135 Bharat Yatris today. There were 120 when we started. And these 135 Bharat Yatris are drawn from across the country. Average age is 38. A third of them are women. Naturally, the focus is on Mr. Gandhi. The image of Mr. Gandhi, which the Bharat Jodo Yatra will throw up, is not the cause of the Bharat Jodo Yatra. It is a consequence of the Bharat Jodo Yatra. The Bharat Jodo Yatra was basically a means of rejuvenating a Congress party organization and giving the Congress workers in the states a new sense of purpose, a new sense of collective endeavor.
But what happens when the yatra ends in 40 days? Will that sense of purpose continue, or will it end with this yatra, the sense that, okay, Rahul Gandhi's done his bit, now it's for the party to take it forward?
Well, you're obviously not following the news, Rajdeep. We have already announced a follow-up to the Bharat Jodo Yatra beginning on the 26th of January.
This Haath Jodo Yatra, that Haath Jodo,
which is a three-stage process at the level of the block and the booth, then at the level of the district, then at the level of the state. That's a 2-month exercise which will follow up on the Bharat Jodo Yatra. And who knows, in 2023 we may even have a west to east yatra.
So in that sense, 2024 is still very much on the Congress's radar, that you want to put up a stronger electoral performance. Because there is a sense of cynicism given what's happened with recent election, that BJP remains party number one. The BJP says this yatra is a yatra which has no political direction, is how the BJP looks at this yatra.
No, I won't give any credence to...
Walking into nowhere is how they put it.
Very childish approach of saying that it does not have a sense of political purpose. It's a yatra by India's oldest political party, the party of the freedom movement and the party of governance. To say that it has no political objective. We are raising political issues. We are raising issues that should be part of the nation's political agenda, but which they are not, because of both the personality of the Prime Minister and the policies of the Prime Minister. So to say that this is not a political yatra, I think is completely misreading what the yatra is all about. It's not an electoral yatra. We're not going out saying vote Congress.
No, but
we're not saying Congress jitao.
But along the way, even in Dausa and villages around it, number of people told me their biggest problem is water. और उन्होंने कहा राहुल गांधी से मिलवाइए. We want to tell Rahul Gandhi our problems of water. We want to tell them the problems of unemployment. Now he can obviously not meet everyone. But the fact is, how does he address the real issues? Expectations rise with a yatra. Then you have to meet those expectations.
I'll tell you. The Eastern Rajasthan Canal project, which will benefit Dausa along with 13 districts of Eastern Rajasthan. The Prime Minister made two promises twice, once in Jaipur and once in Ajmer, that this project will be implemented. This project for 4 years has not been implemented because Mr. Modi's government has refused to declare the Eastern Rajasthan Canal project a national project, which means 90% of the expenditure will come from the central government. The Ashok Gehlot government has gone ahead and has allocated 9,000 crores to get this project off the ground. Mr. Gandhi is meeting different groups day out. Yesterday he met farmers. What do the farmers want? They wanted better compensation for land acquisition. They are saying that the 2013 law has been subverted by the Modi government. They are wanting legal guarantee for MSP. They are wanting, more access to Kisan credit cards. Many of the farmers asked for the Eastern Rajasthan Canal project. So we are not in power, but where we are in power, where we are in a state government, of course, issues are raised which concern the state, and the Chief Minister is there. The Chief Minister responds, and if there are more things to be done by the government, Rajasthan, to give you an example, Rajasthan, 90% of Rajasthan population is covered by the Chiranjeevi Swasthya Bima Yojana. The all India average for health insurance is 40%. In Rajasthan, the famous Ayushman Bharat, which Mr. Modi keeps beating the drum about, is limited to BPL families. The Chiranjeevi Yojana in Rajasthan is applicable to all families, and treatment up to 10 lakhs is free in government hospitals. Now, this is something that Mr. Gehlot mentioned to the people who came and were worried about increasing indebtedness on account of health expenditure. And many of them appreciated these initiatives.
It's interesting that you're mentioning Mr. Gehlot. I just want to bring in Pawan Khera. Since Pawan, this is your home state, a number of places where we go, there is still a underlying pilot versus Gehlot narrative. In Dausa itself, we saw people cheering, make Sachin pilot the chief minister. Is this still an issue? I mean, can the yatra, can Bharat Jodo really ensure Congress Jodo, Pawan?
I don't think there is any issue in terms of Congress not being united. Healthy competition within a party is a must for everyone to be on his or her toes, for everyone to bring out the best. Competition such as this brings out the best in all the stakeholders. So I don't see what is an issue with people being competitive.
No, I'll tell you what the issue is. The issue is that when we speak to people, there's a sense that the BJP in particular says the Congress should first do Congress Jodo before it does Bharat Jodo.
So my advice to the BJP is, please tell us which is the real BJP in Rajasthan, the Punia faction, the Gajendra Singh Shekhawat faction, or the Vasundhara faction, or the Om Birla faction, or the Om Mathur faction, or the Nagpur faction. So please tell us which is the real BJP in Rajasthan. Even the people of Rajasthan don't know which is the real BJP.